Hey guys, welcome back to ForeverAfterReacts. We're checking out the top 10 worst Super Bowl commercials. This is actually brought to you by Watch Mojo, the channel that I'm actually clicking on. I actually didn't even plan on making a video today. I was getting ready to play some video games, and as I was like leaving my bedroom, I saw on YouTube that this video like just got released like 10-20 minutes ago. So I was like, bro, that's perfect. Like the Super Bowl is in 2 days as I'm recording this video. Yeah, it's Friday. So perfect. Top 10 worst Super Bowl commercials. Let's check it out.
Don't you think it's a crime that football players get paid so much for doing what they enjoy? You know what I get for doing these commercials? I don't even have to get my head kicked in.
Welcome to Watch Mojo.
No,
and today we're
I don't
counting
think I
down
ever
our
liked
picks
it, really.
for the top 10
Not growing up.
worst Super Bowl commercials.
This is the monkey baby?
Puppy monkey baby.
Puppy monkey baby.
Mountain Dew Kickstart, dude.
This is like a dumb commercial, but like you remember it just because it's so freaking wild. Kickstarter. I love Kickstarter.
Juice, caffeine.
For this list, we're looking at the most abysmal advertisements to air during the big game. What ad made you
Let's
want
see
to
it.
turn off the TV?
I don't
Let us
even
in the
know. Like it
comments
seems
below.
like the past couple of years that we've watched like the Super Bowl, that like, I really haven't been paying attention to the commercials. I don't know if it's because now, as I'm getting older, I'm having like nephews and stuff kind of running around and like extra noise, extra people being there. You can't really pay attention. I don't know if that's the reason why, or maybe we just really don't pay that much attention to it. I'm going to skip this song just in case it's got some copyright issue, anything like that. We're just going to try to go right into it. Number 10, let's go!
Number 10, MC Hammer and Ed McMahon don't strike gold. Cash for gold.
Now's the
I don't know what this
time
is.
to send your unwanted gold for cash.
In an attempt to convince consumers to give them valuable metals, Cash for Gold made a bizarre pairing of celebrities. Famous rapper MC Hammer and notable TV personality Ed McMahon both try to
don't know who Ed
hawk the
McMahon is
golden
either.
items they have left from their heydays.
I can get cash for this gold medallion of me wearing a gold medallion.
This gold microphone.
My gold record.
Although this was meant to poke fun at their real-life money issues, it's a little hard to laugh when you know the truth. While MC Hammer had struggles with bankruptcy, McMahon grappled with lawsuits and bills.
I don't know who
People
that
were
is.
divided on whether this ad was cheap or plain cringeworthy. At the end of the day, it was clear that
It
this
does look pretty
golden
bad,
commercial
though.
wasn't treasured by everyone.
My gold hip replacement.
We melting gold, baby.
Cash, the number 4, gold.com.
Goodbye.
Cash
old
the number
friend.
4 gold.
Number 9, a rough dog ad. Gatorade.
Am I going to remember these? Like, well, I don't...
You might expect that an advertisement about a popular sport drink might be full of action stars or famous athletes, but this lackluster Gatorade commercial had neither. After the ad opens on a dog drinking the beverage, absolutely nothing else happens. We're forced to listen to a dog making slurping noises until we're reminded that he's doing this for Gatorade.
This is an old
Why
commercial, too.
executives would shell out Super Bowl bucks to get this boring clip out is still a mystery. If they wanted a dog
Probably because they're going to talk about it, because like you're doing it right now by like saying it's the worst commercial. Like, therefore being like a worst commercial, it made you have to remember it to be bad, So like, there's like a middle of the pack that like literally no one remembers at all. But then you have like good stuff that people remember, and you have bad stuff that people remember. So like, even if it was bad, people remember it. Gatorade, there it is. I don't remember that commercial. I don't know when that actually came out. So it's pretty old though. I know that.
in their ad so badly, they could have gone with an exciting canine like Air Bud. Instead, we have an entirely unremarkable
That is a weird
TV
commercial
spot.
though.
Number 8, an overly angry beaver. Miller Lite.
Not everyone in this commercial will have a Miller time, but you might.
After a group of nomads
I don't know
decides
what
to
this is
settle in the
either.
woods, they chop down a few trees before drinking Miller Lite. Their destructive actions motivate a man in a beaver costume to torment them. The manimal disrupts their celebration, chews away parts of their house, and even chomps down someone's peg leg. When the smoke clears, the man beaver enjoys a Miller Lite. This bizarre series of events is made even worse by the ad's absolutely grating song.
Let's not. What is this? Evil
And
Beaver.
even if we didn't have to listen to the Evil Beaver tune, we'd still be confused about who to root for here. The unlikable characters and bad artistic choices made us want to skip Miller time.
This does seem bad though.
time.
Ray, this looks extraordinarily bad.
Number 7. A CEO makes an off-key musical ad. Oatly.
It's like milk, made for humans.
Oatly CEO Tony Peterson decided against hiring actors or singers and starred in this musical ad himself. But he really should have considered letting somebody else take the role. While Peterson isn't the worst performer on the planet, his so-so singing chops didn't win him many new fans.
Wow, wow, no cow.
And the jingle itself is so annoying and overly simplistic that it actually made us question whether buying his oat milk was the right choice.
Milk was a bad choice.
Although Oatly tried to...
I don't think I've seen that commercial either, but I do like that. They could have like used some slight autotune, not to make it like so obvious that there is autotune, but like slightly made it better. I don't remember this commercial. I've never drank Oatly either, but I usually drink almond milk myself because sometimes I'm like lactose intolerant, sometimes I'm not. It's kind of weird, but I just stick with almond milk because I think it's delicious. But that's just me.
capitalize on the commercial's poor reception
I
by
don't mind it,
selling
though.
self-deprecating t-shirts, it wasn't enough. Peterson wasted money and our time with this terrible Super Bowl jingle. Number
But here
6,
you are talking
an
about him.
unwanted Marilyn Monroe homage, Sierra Mist. While we normally love Patton Oswalt, we heavily disliked seeing him in this compromising Sierra
That's
Mist ad.
so old,
During the
too.
spot, a band full of men sporting bagpipes and kilts on a hot day notice that one of their group is missing. They find the MIA band member Oswalt cooling himself down by letting nitrogen blow up his kilt.
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Hearing his uncomfortable noises made an already horrible homage to a classic Marilyn Monroe moment even worse. To make matters more confusing for the company, a kid calls the ad out right after Sierra Mist shows off their product.
Tastes one shockingly refreshing lemon lime.
That's just wrong, Dad.
After this bad commercial, we think we'll stick with water on a warm day.
This is high quality H2O.
High quality H2O.
Freaking dumb. Adam's English is so dumb.
Number 5, Naomi Campbell's awkward dance number, Sobe. When
Sobe's
supermodel
so old,
Naomi
too.
Campbell aggressively puts a bottle of Sobe Life Water down, a lizard consumes a few
I don't know if any of
drops.
these commercials
For some
though.
reason, the small sip of the beverage encourages him to recreate the Thriller dance with a bunch of reptiles. Watching terrible CGI monstrosities dance is bad enough on its own. But the commercial becomes unbearably cringeworthy when it cuts between Campbell's dance moves and the lizard's janky movements.
I don't know. I mean, again,
Right,
this like is
Simon?
old too because Sobe's like I remember that being like whenever I was younger, like in my teen years and or younger. So like this is like 10 years old probably. So like the CGI back then, obviously it probably wasn't up to par to like movies, but like it probably wasn't bad like visually to see back then. But
This
I don't
ad
know.
ends.
To now you
Not
can say
too many
that.
people were
but
thrilled with Sobe's awkward ad. While people can argue which show or movie had the best homage to this MJ song, Sobe's ad unquestionably made the worst tribute.
No way.
come on, Hog, get it.
Number 4, McConaughey falls flat. Doritos.
Lately, I haven't been feeling quite like myself.
How do you make a bad
This is
ad
new,
with
right?
Oscar-winning actor Matthew McConaughey? Just throw in some bizarre body horror. Throughout this Super Bowl spot, we see what a day in the life would be like for a two-dimensional McConaughey. This leads to a commercial that's full of existential horror and unsettling moments.
Some days are harder than others.
I want to break free.
It's like I used to be on solid ground.
McConaughey's nightmare seemingly ends when he slips into a vending machine and eats some 3D Doritos.
I don't know if I remember this either.
Unfortunately, his sudden body change leaves him trapped behind glass. The unpleasant imagery and mean-spirited punchline of this Doritos commercial left a bad taste in our mouths. We'd rather watch 100
Him
of
flicking his
McConaughey's
booger.
old Lincoln ads than see
The
this
Lincoln ad.
2D commercial again.
Y'all see the memes where he's sitting there and he's kind of like doing this motion right here, and they're talking about him like rolling up a booger.
Does it say you can't go back?
There he is. He's rolling a booger.
Yes, you can.
Number 3, offensive animals. SalesGenie.com.
I don't know this either.
Using a cute creature to sell your product is ordinarily a great way to pull in customers. However, SalesGenie.com sent people running from their company at full speed with one Super Bowl ad. The commercial follows pandas who are struggling to get their business off the ground. Before deciding to use SalesGenie.com to get them out of a tough situation, the bears speak in horrendously stereotypical accents that we will pass on replaying for you here. The shockingly offensive voice acting sparked an extremely negative reaction from many viewers. After the heavy backlash, Sales Genie representatives stopped running the ad.
I'm kind of curious. Sales Genie, hold on. Like, we about to venture off into another universe right now. No, I ain't typing yet. Sales Genie, Panda. I can't spell Panda. Wait, what is this? What am I spelling, guys? Panda commercial. Can I watch it? Yo, we about to watch this commercial.
Ching Ching, we have no customers, no sales. We're going out of business.
Ling Ling, I am not going back to the zoo.
Then we need a sales miracle.
Panda Psychic, help! We need customers.
Tell Ling Ling to get 100 free sales leads at salesgenie.com. And stop eating the bamboo furniture.
Wow, look at all these sales leads. Thank you, Sales Genie. Hey, kids, you want to go see the grizzly bears at the zoo? For 100 free sales leads, go to salesgenie.com.
I don't know what the problem is. Like, I swear, like, the backlash of certain things, like, blow out. Like, what? An ad with talking pandas, maybe, but not with Chinese accents. Like, that one sounded like she was Jamaican. Like, do people complain about the dumbest stuff?
Sales Genie representatives stopped
That's
running
crazy.
The ad, but it is horrendous.
2008. That's probably why I don't remember it, because I was only like
fit to
14 at the time. 13.
Are you completely out of your mind?
Number
Yes,
2,
sir.
An uncomfortable kiss.
I do
GoDaddy.
remember this one.
GoDaddy was notorious for making racy and cringy commercials before 2013.
I'm so excited to be a new GoDaddy girl, but I'm a little nervous.
You'll be great.
So,
Danica Patrick.
audiences were already bracing themselves for
Yeah,
the company's Super Bowl
boy.
47 ad. During the spot, Danica Patrick introduces us to people who personify GoDaddy's sexy and smart sides.
There are two sides to GoDaddy. There's the sexy side represented by Bar Raffaelli, and the smart side that creates a killer website for your small business, represented by
This dude is a legend.
Walter.
The two representatives proceed to make out to symbolize that the company is
Freaking
intelligent
legend.
and
Let's
cool.
go.
Unfortunately for GoDaddy, the agonizingly long makeout session and uncomfortable close-ups inspired feelings of negativity and
But that's what I'm saying. Like I said earlier in the video, like it's a bad commercial, but like you watch it and you're like, what the heck am I watching? And you're like, GoDaddy, and like it melts in your brain. That's what the company is. So like, it literally does its part on what it's trying to do, whether it's bad or good.
As a horrifying, not fun fact, there's apparently a worse edit of this commercial that never made it to air. This makeout session wouldn't be the last GoDaddy ad to stir up controversy, but this particular Super Bowl ad reigns as one of the company's most infamous clips.
Get your domain and website at GoDaddy.com.
Before we continue, be sure
He's
to
sitting
subscribe
there with
to our
the-
channel
with the
and
pitch
ring the
tent
bell
right
to get
now.
notified about our latest videos. You
Bro,
have
I
the
applaud
option
the
to be
dude.
notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Insulting Tibet. Groupon. If you look up the definition of tone deaf in the dictionary, you will find this ad staring right back at you. This Groupon commercial starts by having actor Timothy Hutton celebrate Tibet's natural beauty and people with a sobering voiceover.
Mountainous Tibet, one of the most beautiful places in the world.
But after the narration gets grim, the ad takes a hard turn into insensitive territory.
The people of Tibet are in trouble. Their very culture is in jeopardy. But they still whip up an amazing fish curry.
Making light of real struggles to show how the company could save you money on Tibetan food was an absolutely shameful move on
What the
Groupon's
heck?
part. And to make matters more offensive, experts claim the food ordered in the commercial isn't even a notable Tibetan dish. While Groupon representatives claimed this was meant to be a clever parody, this fumble of a Super Bowl ad feels wrong on every level.
Burn this.
I'm sorry?
This must never be seen.
Do you agree with that?
I don't know. I don't think I've seen that commercial either. But wow, I mean that's like there's like a bad and like something like you shouldn't do. Like I don't know why you would say something about a culture is failing and be like, oh hey, but eat their food because it's nummies. Like, what are you doing? But they obviously pulled that, so now they know that. I don't know how like it went through all the meetings and everything to be like, yeah, you know, let's do this. They did the recording, the directing, the writing, this and that, and all the editing was like Super Bowl ad, let's go, and then we're like, nope, doesn't make sense to me. But hey, top 10 worst Super Bowl commercials. Hopefully we got some bangers this year. 2 days, guys. Who do you guys want to win, Bengals or the Rams? I'm for the Rams. Big Matt Stafford fan. Always feel bad for him being for Detroit Lions that never got to do much there, other than with well, still even when he had Calvin Johnson, couldn't do much. Always bad teams, but always like Matt Stafford as a person. The Panthers were actually trying to trade him before the Rams got him, which I'm a Panthers fan. So yeah, seeing him win it would be awesome. Joe Burrow, cool because he's nice and young, and Bengals are kind of a poverty franchise, you know. But still, I'm really not for the Rams, but for Matt Stafford himself, because I think he deserves it. After all the torment he's had to deal with the past like 10, 11 years, he deserves it. But hey, that's my 2 cents. I'm ForeverAfterReacts, a.k.a. Nick, and I hope you guys have a good day.